Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome for another episode of Market Leader Live. Hey, it's your host with the most, your main man, Darren M. Palmer. Excited to be with you for another episode of Market Leader Live. You know what we do here? We talk to others who are market leaders, and also you hear from yours truly, your man, Darren M. Palmer. Chief Book Officer with Self Publishing in 30 Days, on some of my takes, some of my experiences, some of the things that I've been able to learn and glean from others who are doing it to be market leaders, and some things that I know that could be of assistance of helping you be a market leader yourself. So today, I'm not going to hold up any. Those who come in, they just come in when they come in. Plus, we repurpose this content anyway. So if you didn't hear it the first time, you'll be able to hear it at another time. We're talking about showing support, how to show support out there. I'm seeing a lot out there for when people are looking at showing support. But I want you to understand that it's okay to show support. I see many who are out there who feel that if there's support or they share love with somebody else, then it's cutting into their profits or it's cutting into their business or recognition of who they are or what they're doing, or it's taken away from their institution, or it's taken away from their sorority or their fraternity. Whatever it is, some people feel like that they're losing because of showing support. So let's go. We're going to cover a few points when we talk about showing support. Okay, first of all, what is showing support? It's a myriad of ways that you can show support. I'm just going to use this as a market leader right now. So I might have a friend who has a show, so I can show support by reposting on social media something that individual is doing about their show. I can also show support by clicking the like button or sharing some content that I deem or see as valuable to support someone that I know. I can take an image or something that someone is doing or a product or something that they have, and I can take that and share. That's just a social media perspective because this is being recorded on social media platforms of ways that I can show support by sharing, liking, and also responding on posts and sharing it with others as far as what someone is doing. Let's talk about showing support on another angle. When we were able to gather, I know that we're getting the occupancy levels up a little bit higher, depending on where you are in the United States or where you are in a particular place in the world. But the other part that I want you to think about is events. So if it's somebody that's having an event that you can show support for, then definitely you want to do that if you can. I see that as far as market leaders, the difference between those that I see that are market leaders and those who aren't is that I see plenty of market leaders. I was listening to a show with a good friend of mine, Larry W. Brooks, and it was a young lady who's really killing it in real estate, I believe, that was on. And she was just sharing how to build that real estate portfolio. And so many people get that false impression that when they go into the real estate business that, they got their license or whatnot. And now all of a sudden they're going to be, selling like they're selling in New York or whatnot to the top realtor or broker in the world. And it doesn't work that way. But some of the ways that she was able to work and get across and build a real connection with those who she serves was that she would show up. She would be at baby showers. She would, attend certain things for as networking or whatnot, happy hours, showing up to some church services with other individuals, just showing support with things that people deem important. So now all of a sudden she might be at a baby shower, but then somebody else is there. It's like, hey, by the way, this is my realtor or this is my broker. Hey, why don't you get her information or whatnot? They're able to, chill. Some of them might have a brunch. They might have some mimosas or whatnot. It might be some ginger ale for you, whatever the situation may be. And that will allow for you to be able to show support and to be able to build your business as well as just showing somebody that you truly care about them, that you're thinking about somebody besides yourself. So that's just one area or one arena by being selfless, by showing support for someone. Okay, now let's look at this a little bit deeper now when we're talking about showing support. Be willing to invest in services of others to show support. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, if you're real friends, if you got a business relationship Friends keep friends in business. I'm not telling you that you can buy everything from anyone, but there are those who I support. If it's a service or if it's something that they have, if it's a book, matter of fact, we had Jason B. Montanez on the other day or whatnot. I purchased Jason's book. I got Jason's book. Now I didn't publish Jason's book. So I didn't, our shows aren't limited to only people that we work with, but I love what Jason has going on. He does some consulting and some other things as well, but I still show love because he's a solid guy. He's a good brother. He's doing some great things out there in the world. So it's not going to hurt me for showing some support to Jason for as what he does. And so the thinking that I want you to get when it comes to being a market leader, let's look at it a little bit deeper. If someone has added value to you, why don't you show love and add value to them? It's a promotional video that I did for the Burn the Ships out there. If you don't know what Burn the Ships are, Burn the Ships is an event that's held by the founders, my guy, Judge Graham and Matt Monero, called Burn the Ships. Made some great connections there. These guys are killing it. Judge has sold 2 businesses in the upward of over 9 figures. Matt, last time I checked, I think he's over that now, but they're doing 167 million a year. Their company is doing. And so these are some guys who are really true to what they do. They got the numbers that back them. They know how to bootstrap it and how to get a business off the ground and be able to go to the next level. So I was able to go there and learn under their leadership with some others as well who I respect, and made some great connections, learned plenty that was able to assist and help me during the time of the COVID situation, the COVID-19 thing. So not saying that I knew COVID was coming, but just having a wartime CEO mindset and being trained from individuals who made me look at business a different way had me somewhat with the focus and the mentality that I needed to be able to withstand the storms that came my way. They're still coming. So why I'm bringing that up is because I'm in a promotional video with them talking about this event. They tagged me on it. Now, I don't share every tag that somebody tags me in because I don't want my social media page to be hacked by everybody who want to tag me in something. So I have to approve it, or a member of my team has to approve whatever goes on my social media. So they had it on there. So I was able to go on and, for one, add it to my page to show some love, show some support, because they've definitely poured into me. Now I invested to be at their event, so it wasn't like, the only reason I'm sharing it is because I got something for free. No, it wasn't that. I invested to be there, but it was way worth, more than what I invested. I got a ton back, but that's business. That's showing support. And at the same time, I was also able to go in there. It was a gentleman in the comments who was saying, "Hey, did you all go up on the investment, or did you go up on the price?" For one, he was saying price, so he was thinking wrong. He said, "Did y'all go up on the price for the boot camp, or for the event?" And I was like, "Hey, man, whatever it is, make the investment is worth more than whatever you're investing." And so, it got some love, got some likes from other people as well, because they were able to, give their comments as well of the value that's added to that particular event. Now, some might say, "Well, Darren, why would you share that? Why would you do that?" I'm not getting a commission off the gentleman joining and being a part of that event. I'm not receiving anything off of that. But that show of support or love for something that you believe in, or that someone else. I also got a young lady that I shared the information with, that's a client of mine, that I told her that because of how her business is scaling, I thought that she was at the point that she could benefit from that event and be able to network as well, and learn some things there. I didn't feel, that it was taking anything away from me because she went, but I knew that she was going to be empowered. And let's just stop right there. For one, for Matt and Judge, what does that mean to them, that they see like, hey, this guy is a giver? Other givers, they are givers. So birds of a feather flock together, like we like to say in Texas. So by building that rapport, building that relationship with them, showing love, now all of a sudden it allows and ushers you into other circles, because here is someone who's not wanting anything, who just wants to add value. And guess what? you're going to be able to have people who look out for you in other ways as well, because they see like, hey, I want to be around somebody who's just showing love to show love. They investing in themselves to be at the events. They're showing love. They're putting money in our pocket. They're not asking for anything. But guess what? I've also been able to have those guys come on and pour into my audience. For those who are listening to Market Leader Live, I've been able to have Judge. I've been able to have Matt Monero both be on to our events or whatnot, just out showing love. So that's what I want you to understand on here. You know, you see where I might have my girl Kim Lotz on. Kim Lotz comes on. She shares love. On our shows, you see my girl Jency Proctor as well. Jasmine Merrill, you see Jasmine on. Jasmine shares love. Now, Jasmine does publishing too as well. She does some things that she does, but she comes on and she supports our show. You know, I had an event in Kansas City and I had her on the panel of whatnot. It's plenty of business for everyone out here. It's not going to hurt you to show support. Some of you might be like, well, why in the world would you do that? Somebody might hey, if someone was going to work with Jasmine, then hey, great. Jasmine's going to do a great job for you. But if they work with Self-Publish in 30 days, then we're going to do a great job as well. It's over 7.5 billion people out here. Stop limiting yourself by not showing support to people because you got a lack mindset. So I want to go there with you too as well. For those who can't see this or whatnot, this is like, I'm going to put this down a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to go up with that. Yeah, I'll have to show y'all my shirt gear here. Now that shirt right there is from my guy, Larry W. Brooks. Larry W. Brooks, the Texas Real Estate King on the social media. This is a shirt that he has, but this is a shirt that I purchased. He did not give me the shirt, but this is a shirt that I made an investment in, what he's doing with his brand. Some of you know what Larry does with real estate also, but you know he has apparel business as well, for us where he sells different type of gear. What is the famous one that he has right now, the top one is Pure Hustle, but he also has this gear right here, where he has for his t-shirts. I was able to purchase that, plus some get me some Pure Hustle gear, and I'm able to wear it right now, and I'm promoting and telling you about it. And matter of fact, you can go to shoplwb.com and be able to get you one of these or some Pure Hustle gear or whatnot, and other things that he has on there. So just show support. Now let me show you how this works as well. I reached out to Larry on some stuff, and I was like, hey, I was able to show love to him on some things that we're working on. Okay, so then he hit me back, whether it goes through or not, but somebody had reached out to him a few weeks later and was like, hey, who does your books? Who does this for you? But Larry shared my information. He showed love to me. Now, he was going to do that regardless, whether if I bought a shirt or not. This is what he was going to do. He was going to show love. That's how we roll. Now, the same thing that you see with me with my guy, Evan Stewart. We've had Evan for a couple of events now. His wife, Brittany, his team member, Tori's been on. It's connection. Tori was able, we're doing a book with Rocky Garza. Tori connected me to Rocky because we're part of the same affiliations or whatnot. We run into some of the same circles. And guess what? Other people show love to you when you show love to them. And so this thing goes full circle. So I want to just talk to you today. When it comes to being a market leader, you need to understand that you're not losing by showing support, whether that's through social media, whether that's actually investing in going to someone's event or getting their training. I've shared before, I have training that I do with Evan as far as Obsessed Academy. Go check that out. I got gear from my guy, Larry W. Brooks. A lot of you see me with the Burn the Ships hat or whatnot that I wear with from Judge Graham and Matt Monero. Then when I was there, I'm not, I tell people about it. You can go and get you, in my fact, burntheships.com. You can go there and find out information about them. And lastly, before I get ready to close this out, it's like, say, for instance, you see what I've been doing here recently, depending on when you're listening to this show or whatnot, or the rebroadcast of this. I've been doing like every Tuesday for the most part. My good friend and client, my girl, Joyce Johnson, the sales champion, her company, Y Sales Network, is having an event called the Y Sales Leadership Retreat. And we've been able to bring on basically anyone who that they have reached out to our program coordinator with who they want to be on the show. Typically, we've blocked off our Tuesdays for our recording and allowed for them to have who's ever going to be for our happy hour that they have, whatnot, where they go deeper into training or whatnot on Thursdays. That Tuesday before they do that Thursday event, we have whoever that's going to be teaching or sharing or doing a presentation for our happy hour through Zoom currently right now at the time of this recording and whatnot, because of the social distancing. We have them on Tuesdays for the shows that we do at 4 p.m. So that just shows you the support. And of course, Joyce has me as a presenter that we're going to be at her event. Before that, she's referred people to me. I've been able to connect people to her. We use relationships with speakers, resources, technology, consulting. It's just about, showing support. So today's episode is about showing support. I want you to look at ways that you can support someone. And when I say support someone and show love, I mean, don't do it looking for something back. Make sure that you're doing it with the right heart and the spirit. Make it where this is just who you are. You are a giver. Don't get caught up in how it's going to come back. I bought that person something to eat and I'm waiting on them to buy me something to eat back. That's the wrong mindset to have. Just do it because you want to add value to somebody. Let it be genuine. Don't overthink it. If you can do it, do it. If you can't do it, like I said, it doesn't cost you anything to like or share, or to be able to connect people that that they could benefit from each other's services. Those are the ways that you can be creative for us, what you're showing love and support on. But I want you to look at opportunities out there to show support. If you're looking at being a market leader, find a way to show support. I'm telling you, it's going to take you a long way. Hey, but until next time, I hope that you were able to pick up on some lessons on how to be a market leader today. Today's episode was about showing support, whether that's liking something on social media, whether that's sharing something, whether that's purchasing, if it's some gear like I got from my man Shop LWB, whether it's showing love for events like I'm telling you about with Burn the Ships, or what I'm sharing with you, how you can go to the Y Sales Leadership Retreat. That'll be June 25th to 26th. At 2020 at the time of this particular recording, how you can go to ysalesnetwork.com to get tickets and events for that. If it's services that you can benefit from, like I'm sharing with you right now, like my homegirl, Kim Lotz, she got an event coming up that she's doing this weekend. Matter of fact, y'all go check that out. Lots of Business University. They got some things for those who are looking, for women who are looking at starting a business, understand the ins and out, with her and her sister, I think Latanya. And so I want to make sure that I had it right. But anyway, I love you anyway, girl. But anyway, I want to make sure that you all just get out there. I'm sharing resources, people who can be a blessing, people who can help you, people who can assist you and give you the tangible steps that you need to go to the next level at whatever you're doing, whether it's for-profit, nonprofit, or if you're looking at being a better parent, just understanding identity mapping, like my guy Rocky Garza shares with us. It's just important to be around people who show support. So find a way that you can show support for someone, and I guarantee you that you'll start finding yourself around circles where showing support is just a way of life. All right, but this is your man Darren M. Palmer for another episode of Market Leader Live. Until next time, if you won't change, be the change. Be blessed and be great.